also.
Have you had a look at, we know it's probably not going to look like that on Thursday, but have you had a look at the surface?
Yeah, had a little bit of a squiz at it before. Yeah, I've not played a test match here, but I think in the the games gone by, it's always offered a little bit with the ball. It's been really challenging for batters. So the way this series has panned out, we've played on some some different wickets where we played. Durban was a lot lower and slower. PE was that first day wicket did a little bit, and then sort of became a bit similar to like it was in Durban, and if that's the theme for it to be a little bit slower, then that's certainly something that is probably likely to be a good chance again over here.
Are you preparing for Kakisa or not?
Yeah, we prepare for everyone who can play for South Africa. So we're a pretty well drilled team. We prepare really well. Try and make sure as a group we don't leave any stone unturned. So we'll definitely prepare for him. That's for sure.
Cameron, you speak about before the series. You spoke about the pace attacks on both sides. Have you been surprised with the wickets that have been in the first event?
Not really. I think we prepare for a lot of different scenarios. There's no doubt that during the India series there was some spicy wickets in that series. So there was it was always going to be a possibility that they could have been produced for for our games as well. But we also know in history gone by when Australia have played here, what the wickets have been like as well. So that's the challenge for us, isn't it? This is not our home country, so we don't really have any control over what the conditions are going to be. But we know that if we prepare for both sides, we're going to give ourselves the best chance to hopefully play well.
Cameron, in Durban in the first, you went walking down the wicket to Vertical, and have you kind of worked out over the facing a bit more during the series of what he does and how to actually counter?
Yeah, I feel like I've faced him a fair bit, certainly compared to my partners and stuff. But look, he's a good bowler, isn't he? I got out facing one ball doing what I did in Durban, but I also know in the past that I've had a lot of success facing bowlers like Vernon by using a plan like that, and it didn't come off on that particular occasion. But I still know that it's it's just something that I can use in my as part of my plans against him. He's a quality bowler. He's bowled a lot more batters than in his lifetime, so he's got a lot of experience there. And it's been I've had a couple of really good battles with him. He's a good bowler, and certainly relish the challenge when you get opportunities to face guys like him.
Cameron, are you across the situation with Mitchell Stark? Why are you involved with that?
No, not really. Not really sure, to be honest. Sometimes the bowlers just work their way into the games a little bit differently, so his preparation might be a little bit different going into this game. I think in the past before he's bowled a couple of days out and sort of had that third day as a bit of a rest day, but in saying that I don't really know, so I'm hopefully he'll bowl. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be okay.
How does the Josh and Pat, what was their rhythm like out there?
Yeah, they bowled really, really well. They're first-class campaigners, and every time the beauty of being part of this team is you get opportunities to face in the nets a lot. Some of the best bowlers in the world, and we have them. And today they were really good out there. Obviously, we've had a few days off, so they loosened up and got into things a little bit slower. But by the first couple of balls, they were back into full swing at full tilt.
With the expectation that it's probably going to be a bit more in this stack, what have you learned from your time playing in England and particularly in county cricket, where certainly more in it than we would get back home in Perth?
Yeah, I think the ball, the Duke's ball and the Kookaburra ball, they both swing, which is especially when they're new. That's a similarity. I think probably the biggest difference is when the ball seams, and when that's happening in English conditions, it's very difficult for batting. And even on that first day in PE, it was seaming a little bit as well as it swinging, and you can see that makes for batting very difficult, especially when you put the ball in the right areas. So if we get those conditions here, we know we're going to have to work really, really hard, and you know, we were pretty close to, I think, getting through, and in that first innings, you know, we were 1 for 98 when I got out, and that was a good start. And you know, if we're able to build on from that and make bigger partnerships, you could see how that could have completely changed the complexity of that game, and you know, that's a lesson that we've had to learn.
Last one.
Mitch Marsh wasn't bowling at full pace, but was able to have a bit of a bowl today. How much of a promising sign is that? Are you expecting him to be sort of fit to bowl on the test?
Yeah, absolutely. He obviously has had 4 really important days off, as it has been for everyone, especially our fast bowlers who have spent a lot of time bowling over the last 6 months for us. And you know, yeah, Mitch has been working through his stuff, and see him have a bowl. I assume he'll hopefully pick that up leading up to the game on Thursday, and I'm sure he'll be fine.
Cameron, you guys had a couple of days off. Teams before you've gone up sharp diving in Cape Town. Any exciting things you've got up to? I had a few of the guys. We went shark diving the other day. That didn't end so well for me. I was pretty seasick for the whole time, and I think I'll be laying off boats for a little while now. But people walked up Table Mountain. A couple of players went away and spent a couple of days in some safaris and things like that. And you know, that's the beauty of playing cricket around around the world, is you get opportunities to come to amazing places like Cape Town, and if you get the opportunity to have a few days off and have a look, you'd be crazy not to. So I know everyone's really enjoyed it, and it's been a good refresher, and now it's time to get our heads back on.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy your 1 minute shower then.